Hello everybody, I'm HPL from HPL TV and welcome back to a new video. Now today we have another clip from the Dr. Phil show. The video is called, "I Can't Fight My Heart," says 64-year-old about her 34-year-old Nigerian fiance. Oh, they never learn, do they? Please don't send money to strangers on the internet. I don't know, some things go in one ear and out the other. Let's watch.
I am 64 years old and my fiance is 34 years old. My fiance Victor lives in Nigeria.
I love you, baby.
I started talking to Victor on Facebook. Victor was living with scammers in Malaysia, but he did not want to live that life.
You know, this isn't looking good for you here. The reason why this lady's here is to defend what she's doing, saying, hey, you know, this isn't like, you know, those other situations you see on TV. This isn't a scam. But he lived with the scammers. Not only is this guy a fraud, he sucks at his job. You don't give away information like that.
He wanted to leave, so I paid $800 for the ticket. So Victor flew to Nigeria. Now, I speak to Victor every day.
Yeah, I was missing you.
Maybe about 5-6 times a day. Victor has not asked me for money, but I have sent him $75 here, $75 there.
I just occasionally sent him $75. You know, that might not seem like a lot of money, but it adds up when you just do it occasionally.
Altogether, I have spent about $5,000.
Who gives $5,000 to someone they've never met? Unless it's like a charity. I don't even have like a joke for this. This lady's just flat out dumb. I mean, I feel bad, but come on.
Victor and I have a lot in common. He cooks and I cook.
Yeah, well, that's kind of a general thing, you know. Most people know how to cook.
He is a musician and I am a singer.
I know that last clip wasn't very long, but in the 2 seconds they showed him drumming, he seems like he's pretty ass at it. Like, you ever open up GarageBand and you just start messing around with the drum pad, tapping random shit? That's what that sounds like.
Victor reminds me to take my medication. Victor reminds me to eat.
If you need to be reminded to take your medication and eat, you need more than a boyfriend. You need a caretaker. Like, the medication is one thing, you know, which you should remember, but remembering to eat. How do you forget to eat?
I call him my African king, and he calls me either his tomato or fat fish.
This guy sucks at this. He's not even trying to be charming. He calls her a tomato and a fat fish. How romantic. You know, fellas, I have a bit of experience with the lady. And you know, the best compliment to give a female is, you look like a fat fish. Oh, they just blush so much. And then they look like a tomato.
Why do you think he's not a scam? And why does your family think he is a scam?
Oh, because of all the shows they've seen here with you.
Right.
You know, so. And I also want to find out myself.
Wait a minute, you want to find out if he's a scam or not, so this is like a curiosity thing. You know, maybe you should have did a little bit more digging and found that out before you sent him $5,000.
In a lot of the stories that we've done that have actually turned out to be scams, where the women have been catfished, you've watched that at home, sitting in your chair on the couch, shaking your head, yelling at the screen, "Woman, wake up," right?
Yes.
What do you say to yourself when you're watching that?
I hope I'm not that naive.
But, you know, you are.
This is different, though, in that you have actually seen him, talked to him. He hasn't stolen some male model's picture or whatever. This is the real guy.
Yeah, but just because you've spoken to him over FaceTime does not mean he's not a scam. Just because he is the person you see in photos doesn't mean he's not using you for money. I mean, why else would a 34-year-old man want to marry a 64-year-old lady from a foreign country that he's never met before?
Why in all of this time, how long has it been?
A year and a month or two, maybe.
Okay, you're a competent woman, and he seems like a competent guy. Why in 13 months have you not met in person?
Money.
Money? Yeah, I had $5,000 to give him for... It's clearly not money for coming to America because they haven't met yet. Look, I understand why you don't want to go, okay? I get it. I don't like flying either. But just admit it.
Okay, well, you guys text back and forth a lot, right?
Yes, sir.
And he talks to you a lot. He says things like, baby, this is the love of your life. The only man who is always to make you happy.
That sounds a little controlling, don't you think? I'm the love of your life. I'm the only man that will ever make you happy. Victor, calm down.
Who loves you unconditionally with all his heart. Who calls you tomatoes.
Listen, baby, I'm the only one who will call you a tomato. No other guy does that. I'm the one for you.
Good night, my wife. Love you, baby. He's coming on pretty strong. Okay,
I call him my husband.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
So,
And the reason we both say that is because I do respect him like a husband. I don't go out, I don't date. I respect him just like if he was my husband. If I wanted to go out, I'll say, can I do this?
You're asking permission to go out from someone who lives halfway across the world that can't do shit. And I'm not saying, you should talk to this guy and go out and date other guys. But if you want to go out, go out. I don't know. I mean, it seems like there are just more and more not very smart people going on Dr. Phil. I do feel bad for this lady, and I hope nothing bad happens to her. But don't send money to people you don't know. Again, unless it's charity. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. If you're new, thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Make it make sense, make it make sense. I can't hide a heart in the black tent. You were off the bullshit.